Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have a hero that has dramatically improved with the addition of the buddy system, and that is Curator. Curator getting access to a second amalgam, which you generate once you complete your first segment of the buddy meter. And there are some pretty fun interactions that go along with having two amalgams. Notably, buffing the first amalgam buffs Mish-Mash your buddy as well. And when you combine that with something like Whelp Smuggler and random miscellaneous buffs, well, this gets out of hand really quickly. Because whenever you buff the first Curator bot, you buff the second one as well. And all of those buffs apply Whelp Smuggler buff. We're basically just building tons and tons of stats for almost no cost. 1 or 2 gold to dump dozens of stats on the board. It's like brand scaling on Tavern 2. That seems pretty good. All right. Enjoy. Turn win bonus. I'm very tempted to just take a 3 here. I think that's the play, is you just take a 3. And then we play in the Mish-Mash. Bird Buddy, Houndmaster. My god, they're both just disgusting. They're all 3 just fucking disgusting. Bird Buddy with AoE buffs on Mish-Mash and Cuddlegum. Bronze Warden for tempo or Houndmaster and hold for a turn is a 2/4 bonus to both Cuddlegum and Mish-Mash. I think Bird Buddy's a little weak because it's not permanent scaling, and we're in a pretty commanding position here. Bronze Warden with Mug held, or Houndmaster and Mug held. I think we just Houndmaster. Bronze Warden for long term. I don't view it as that valuable for long term. I think we just sit still on this. We'll get our buddy no matter what this turn. And we get Mish-Mash next turn, right? There you go. Bronze is okay. Certainly okay. Interesting on the choice for death rattles. So Arana's buddy's nuts? Yeah, I kind of figured. Ready? 2/2 gets buffed. Oh, that seems really good. How much health is this going to have after we play the mug? How much health is it going to have after we play the mug, chat? All right, you got to answer the question. How much health is it going to have? 14? 19? I think somebody here's right. 20. Now you just guessing numbers. It counts this buff, that buff, this buff, that buff. 19 would be my guess. I lied. It's 17. How is it 17? All right, it went from 9 to 17, which means it somehow got 2 health twice and buff and... Wait, what? No, it gets 3 counts, not 4 counts. Okay, never mind. This will give it 2 counts. All right, well, let's just hide our damage behind everything. I was wrong too. Everybody was wrong. 17. Yes, I was right. There you go, Dutsos. 17. Yeah, I think we're just gonna level. Like, how many stats is that? That is disgusting. Malagos is on 12 health with no buddy. What turn is this? 5? This is normal. This is fine. Absolutely fine. Completely normal. Alright, we're on Tavern 4. Probably just go to 5 next turn, right? Mish-Mash for sure getting nerfed to tier 3. Yeah, there's a reason we put Curator way up at the top. Now, I thought it was really interesting that my own like tier list that we did on stream yesterday at the end, and like the group think, the big group of 8 people with like, you know, high MMR players, like super different in terms of what we thought was going to be good. Like, I have Daryl up at S tier. People have Daryl at, like, D tier. I have Curator up at A or S tier. Seen as low as C or D. I don't know, man. Tempo seems to be king in this meta. And that all of the rating kind of reflects that. A casual 62 health on turn 6, yeah. Now, this is a high roll, right? Because of Whelp Smuggler. Still nuts. Like Rag with Elementals or Pirates, you're going to be dead on turn 8. That's cool. Rag's complete and utter horseshit, in my opinion. How can people put Curator lower than A? I have no idea. We could just level, because we have super tempo. Or, we look for, like, I don't know, Divine Shields and buffs. Like, the things we want are kind of on 4, but when you're this far ahead, it's kind of hard not to just go straight to 6. Got a banana, too. Honestly, didn't think APM Pirates could beat Nomi scaling elementals. I was mistaken. I'd say you're mistaken. Considering the APM Pirates beats everything, because you have the ability to potentially have close to infinite stats. Not actually infinite, but like... Man... I want to level this turn, but like, this is too good. Bananas at 2/6, yeah. Even more than that, actually, because you get the 2 extra health. 1 1 1 1 2 2. Oh yeah, okay, 2/6. You're right. Never mind. Gets the 1 buff, then it gets the health buff. No, this changes attack. Should be 2/6, right? How do I not take this jug? Hope he doesn't have poison. I mean, we have over 70 health on the board on turn 7. Gotta love them super fine tuning balance with the hero armor ratings, and then bam, wild buddy hero powers out of nowhere. I mean, it's a better way to balance them. Armor doesn't do shit. You need to change hero powers. And if that's the case, the buddies are a changed hero power. Not only that, but this is temporary, right? This patch is temporary. Everything in it is temporary. We're not going to have these buddies in 3 months. Or 4 months. So, like, yeah, it's a different season. Takes different balance. Every time you say temporary, my heart aches. Isn't every patch temporary? Life is fleeting, dude. Three people are dead after turn 7 combat. I don't know why I find that so funny. Oh, man. I was gonna level to 6, but I don't think the game's that long. Arm's kind of cute, though. Arm's kind of cute, though. Oh, man. What a game. Given how tempo heavy the meta is, I think HysteriA is even worse than everyone rated. Yeah, it's kind of like a hedge. A lot of people, like myself included, what do we make of her? C tier? But like, you kind of have to wait out the initial day. Primal Fin later? What, to do more damage or something? Why no Cobalt? Why is Cobalt good? Just 3 random damage on the board? Or 3 random attack? You just hope it hits Curator bot? Taunt first with arm? Am I missing something? Yeah, Domo. It's not like it's gonna die on the opening hit anyway. It only attacks once. This is permanent stats here, which then buffs this. That is what you're missing. What's up, a race car? Fuck your spore. No spore. 1 lightning invocation. Lightning. Lightning. We're going to do a lot of damage to him. Oh, that sucks. This has to die now. It's just to the moon. Look at the health go up during combat, obviously, but attack goes up, health goes up, attack goes up, health goes up. Oh, come on, man. You had one job. Yeah, like our taunt's not dying. We might as well take the permanent stats from the Domo outside of a spore. That's funny. That's like real funny. Alright. 6-star, let's see it. Give me direction. Calicos. I'm doing it, damn it. I don't care if Amalgadon's probably better in a short game. I don't give a shit. It's a good board. Dude, it's turn 8. Or turn 9 now. 3890. 3341. Calicos on board. You ever freeze for 2 battle cries? That would both buff this. Sephin? Sephin's okay. I'm not sure poison is really our play. Taking Sephin? Don't know. Sephin's only good to give this poison. And giving this poison is good, but we need things to die. Tried 2 games, the pace is way too fast for my liking. I mean, that's fair. You're more than welcome to not play things that you don't enjoy. Now, that being said, my mentality is always the same with patches. The game is what the game is, and you adapt to it accordingly. Trying to dictate what the game should be is a good way to just dislike playing the game consistently. Not saying that, you know, you should have the same mentality I do. I'm just saying it's a common sentiment at a patch is, I'm unfamiliar with this, I don't like it. And I think there are going to be a lot of people that share that same sentiment. This is not the game that I signed up for, you know? But once you settle into it, you'll get the handle on it, and it'll be fun again. Yeah, buddies will be removed at a later date. Temporary as in, like, this is an event. I guess I don't care about ARM that much. Are we just gonna play down a minion? We really can't play down a minion. Because we need things to die for Sephin. Don't know if you mentioned it before, isn't it better to double mismatch with mechs or not double it? Generally speaking, taking a 6-star in a fast lobby is going to be way better than not taking a 6-star in a fast lobby. And that's the more important part. I don't like taunting up Mish-Mash. Like the concept that, oh my god, we could have potentially 2 Divine Shield things is cool. Agreed, that's cool. That being said, how long are games? How many times do you get to a place that gets double Divine Shields? Like, we haven't seen 1 yet. It's only relevant if I get 3. Because I already have Curator bot to give the first one to, Mish-Mash to give the second one, and you're giving up a free triple. That this thing turns into a golden unit that gave us a Calicos. It's pretty hard to justify not tripling if it's that the third module that we find will give us better value. Yeah, we're not going to get to 3 modules. Not very often, at the very least. That thing's ridiculous. It's huge, dude. How do you do double? Selling the first one? Yes. And you also have to sell the first one, which is already like a 20, 30 health minion by that point. Like, the idea is fine from the standpoint of, like, theoretically, the optimal version of this is X. But the practical side is never, it's never even close. Ah! I want you! Kinda like selling Sephin, just going all in on Calicos. This game is so short, man. So funny. It's just evil laugh, you know? Like, I just want one of these to get poisoned. It's just so many stats. Like, the practical side of things is just, you play into it as a tempo hero because there isn't a greed line that survives long enough to really capitalize. Like, shit, man, we got the double Calicos. Not only did we take the greediest of lines, like, we dropped the 3 minions and leveled to 5 for 10 gold. Spent 1 turn on 5 and just went to 6. Like, the fact that we got the early smuggler is what made this so ridiculous. But it's showing you the value. Like, this is a 263 health minion on turn 10. Or turn 11 now. It's turn 11. I need my fucking turn timer. Golden smugglers on 10 or on 6 gold is pretty good on Curator. Yeah, no shit. Not me dying on turn 8 trying to copy this. Just get good cards, dude. Check a W. Like, this was a good Jandis. Like, double big cleave in the middle of this game. The problem is he played to 2 people that were just absurd boards. Playing fair this meta, not a viable method. Nice, we got this thing poisoned. It's way better. Don't play fair. You need other taunts with Argus to avoid poison scam. I understand. But, like, You can only dictate what's on your board. There's only so much time that we have to do it. Kind of like Presters. I kind of like leaving this on the board too, which means that unless we go find Nadina, 3 demons on 6. Can't play that. I'm actually going to roll. Let's check him first to see how well he can do against this. Alright, hopefully we don't get spored. So we basically played this to prevent the Amalgadon or Spore from hard countering us. Look at our board. So gross. Reborn, my Exna, Poison. Yeah, like he wins. Unfortunately, we haven't found anything that actually beats this board, so he most likely beats us in the long run. It's a little bit sad, but that's just the nature of it. Is that even though we're disgusting in the mid game, unless we get to Nadina and shit, we can't beat this guy. We need to get to Nadina to have a shot here. Which isn't a big deal. It's just the inherent limitation of the hero. Incredibly good tempo hero, but this doesn't finish off games. What's your buddy do? Duplicates any buff that goes onto Curator bot. The Amalgam. Alright, we find Nadina. Or we die in the process. Stats are not really relevant. This is probably worth taking though. Like, it's not really about Argusing up things to protect them. He has too many Divine Shields. Could argue Ghoul. It's a poison. Kalikos and Nadina are the only cards that we care about here. That's pretty much it, right? Kalikos and Nadina? That unless we get to a state that we can counter them off of like leaving a couple things behind, getting early poison hits, one of these things lives. Goose, worst card on the board now? Yes. But we can also get the triple on Kalikos. If we don't die here, that triple can cantrip into Nadina, which can win us the game. Awful opening hits. 0 out of 10. He goes first, he 50-50s us. I should lead with this. Terrible hits again. Come on, man! We can do better! Come on, man! Alright, we can beat that. Big taunt, we have to be able to play around. So we ghoul into Mish-Mash for 2. This doesn't help, because he doesn't have the Amalgam taunted. No. This is okay. It's not okay because of my Exna. I gotta remember what's on his board. I'm not used to not tracking it. These things aren't Nadina, nor Calicos. He's gonna sell the Spore now, but unfortunately it's still the best play here. Zap is my Exna? Yeah. Seems pretty bad. Alright. Is it Mish-Mash or Mish-Mash? It's Mish-Mash. Mish-Mash. Alright, so this thing can potentially value trade a taunt before it gets poisoned. But we do need this thing to go, or we need to do it this way. Now, if he sells off the big taunt, then this thing in position 1 is really bad. Because we want Ghoul to go off before the Amalgam hits. But then again, he can always just 50-50 this. No, I mean, this is the nature of the game. Like, the Amalgam poison boards are very hard to beat when you're a stat board. The fact that we just got a free second place and have a competitive way of getting first if we would have been able to find something decent still makes your build very good. Those are better hits. Those are better hits. Alright, we got him. He's got to win one of them. The Calicos will definitely live. One of these 3 hits the Amalgam and everything else is over. So many pew-pews. Looks like a win. We got there. It's just a hard one. Like, if we got Nadina, that was an easy win, right? And all we really had was stats, and the fact that we were able to counter Ghoul so that he had to sell off the Spore brought that one a little bit closer. I should have ordered differently on the previous fight if I would have remembered he had the big taunt, but I thought he was going to sell the big taunt, to be honest. Good game. Yo, Erase Car, good game, dude. What a funny hero. We had 72 health on the board on turn 7, leveling to 5 for 10 gold. It was like, okay, this is not fair.